Welcome to today's episode of Spawn Camp, where we've got the original crew. Hi, welcome. Hello.
Hello. Both of the original crew are kind of broken as of the moment, so we decided Minecraft. Minecraft was the topic of discussion today.
You bring the physical hurt, I bring the emotional hurt. Together we are a whole sad person.
We are a multi-level sad person. Yes. It's fine. We're fine. We can count on each other and play Minecraft.
Also, an additional host, new to the stream, this is Suspicious Pig. I found him in a dumpster, and he makes me happy.
Oh, I love him.
But yeah, we're talking Minecraft Live updates. There's some interesting stuff, there's some dull stuff, and there's some exciting stuff.
I'm actually liking the new sort of setup they have, because they've broken it up to where they have two different lives every year now.
Yeah.
Instead of one big one, and then we have to wait months and months for it to come through.
Mm-hmm.
This one is literally, they debuted the live yesterday, and we're getting it on the 25th.
Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday. That's 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Math is hard.
Listen, man, I am on pain medicine. You can't expect me to be a full person right now.
But yeah, it is coming out really quickly, which is lovely. And I agree. I think putting less pressure on themselves to do a single massive update every year will just mean that the quality of the updates should also be better.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, given by the big thing that's coming out for this drop. I am so excited. But then again, I am the collector friend who likes to have all of the critters, and so this entire drop is just
all right. So let's go ahead and start with that then. The really big thing is we're getting special cows.
Oh yeah. That's the giant thing. Yeah. But no, they are finally doing like a sort of update to the cows, the chickens, the pigs, and giving us region variants.
Which one of the things I love that they're finally doing that is even in vanilla Minecraft, one of the things that has been the most persistent in like shaders and texture packs and everything is just adding variety to the like regular animals, the normal mobs. And Mojang is finally like, yeah, I guess we could probably just do that.
We could probably just have that be a thing.
So yeah,
also, they're giving me a Highlands cow. They're giving me a Highlands cow, and I don't. For people who don't fucking know me, I adore Highlands cow because they're fluffy little fucking idiots.
So I'm not sure, and you actually watched the video. I just read about it, so you can let me know. It seems like we're gonna have 3 versions of the cow. One that's really similar to the current, the Highland cow, and then the Savannah cow, which looks a bit like an ox. But the chicken is where I might be mistaken. It seems like we're only gonna have 2 chickens now, the hot and the cold chicken.
There is a third.
It'll probably be pretty close to the base then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is, to get specifics, I can't remember exactly because I watched this like.
So there's the hot chicken, which is a brown chicken. It's very slim and it lays brown eggs. Then there's the cold weather chicken.
Original chicken. Because they're keeping the original chicken too.
Okay, yeah, that was what I was making sure. Then we've got the original chicken, white with the white eggs, and then we've got a cold weather chicken, which is a little bit thicker and has like a big tuft on top and a big tail, and it drops what they call blue eggs, which are very clearly green.
Listen, as a person who has had chickens, the blue eggs, which are definitely green, they're blue eggs. And also, it's a chicken based off of it's based off of an actual chicken who has like an afro.
Of course, that doesn't zoom.
And I want one in real life.
This is what
have the afro chicken.
This is what Mojang is calling a blue egg.
Listen, it's fine.
But yeah, these are. This is the Highland cow. This variant seems to not have any horns. I don't remember seeing anything without horns, so we might actually get a little more variation than just the base things.
Well, so actually, it is. So there's a regular one where it has like the horns and stuff like that. There's the cold weather where it doesn't really have horns because it's supposed to be too fluffy. And then there is the hot weather one or hot biome one, who has bigger horns. They're bigger.
No, I do recognize that. I thought the Highland ones also did. I could be misremembering.
They do. They do, but they're very tiny.
This image has no horns.
Oh, I haven't actually looked at the.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think there might be more variation than that. I think we might get some cows with horns and some without, which would be really interesting.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah. And then Bright has commented in chat that it looks a bit like a capybara, and also suggests we call the egg teal. I don't care what we call it. I just want to point out that Mojang is calling the green thing blue. Bright, shut up. We're not talking about that yet.
It does look but yes.
So yeah, that is those. Also seen in this image, which I love that they've left out the thing we're not talking about yet, is the new bush, which I am actually very excited for.
There's a whole bunch of new stuff, vegetation-wise, that they're adding.
Yes.
Because they're adding like leaf foliage and then extra little things in the desert, like the flowers on the cacti.
I see that, and I was hoping that was part of it.
Yes, it is. It is.
I love. So I was asked years ago what my favorite flower it was, and I chose then, and it's almost never changed. I still really love them, but I have a new favorite flower. But anyway, it has long been cactus flowers.
Because they're so pretty.
They are. So it's really cool to see those being brought into Minecraft.
Yeah. And now we get to actually use cacti as more than just traps for our friends. Look, they're a decoration.
But the thing I'm really excited about is that new firefly bush.
Yeah. Because it on top of the firefly bush, which is gonna have like the particles and stuff like that, different leaves and stuff like that are gonna have like little effects and stuff like that for falling down. Like just regular leaves are gonna have the little particle or whatever stuff.
Yeah.
Just trying to like, from what they were saying in the live, they're just trying to add different things in different areas that make us want to adventure more.
Yes.
And go to different biomes.
And that is absolutely perfect because, as a lot of my friends know, and especially whenever we're playing on the vanilla server, one of the first things I do is I run around and I gather all the specific resources from around the map that I really love. And that's dripstone, it's lava, it's the bloom petals that you put in a ceiling to get really beautiful particle effects. And now it's going to be one of these bushes. They're just... it's going to be amazing.
They're so pretty.
And those so two together in one space...
Yes. Yes. But no.
Yes, from the lush biome, right?
Yeah. The little
the lush caves
flower that sits on the ceiling.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Spore blossom or some shit like that. I can't remember the art.
I think that's it exactly. It's spore blossom. So I like confetti when it's in the air. I hate it when it's on the ground, and I hate glitter.
Yes.
Period.
Oh, that's no fun. I
Glitter
get it
is
because
evil.
it is the herpes of craft, but that's no fun. I'm trying to show off my figures without being obvious. I'm trying to show off my figures because look,
announcing it definitely helps with that.
Bought me a new figure.
Yes.
This one right here.
It
now
looks
I have
awesome.
Another room. Anyway, I'm easily distracted. I'm so sorry.
After that, we've also got vanilla shaders.
Yes. I was surprised they actually went ahead with this one just because Shaders are hard to pin down by a person-to-person thing because each person wants a different thing from their shaders. Like, I personally love it when my water is clear, and looks nothing like Minecraft water, because I don't want Minecraft water. I want clear, floopy water. And I've been told that that's a thing for psychopaths at one point or another.
I also like my water to be pretty clear. Which I will say, I'm not super surprised about it because Minecraft's RTX ray tracing has been a thing for a while. And honestly, their new shaders, they have a very similar vibe from what I've seen to the aesthetic that you get with the ray tracing. Obviously, it's not going to use ray tracing. It's not going to be that intensive. But it has a lot of that same style. And as that was already made by Mojang, I'm not surprised to see this more beautified version being made available.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it looks. This is very much a graphics update, or like minor like biome update. It's very, very pretty. Then they fucking ruined it with, hey, look at the Minecraft movie stuff.
They did. Yeah, I still have no hopes or excitement for this. It's just, we could nitpick every single part of it, but the thing is, everybody else already has. I still think
it's a mute point. It's a beaten horse. They're still going after it, and I have no hopes that it's going to be anywhere near good.
And then that does lead us to the really big thing.
Playing Minecraft since it was in beta.
That does take us to the last thing, which is the really big thing, ghast pets.
Yes, new babies. Which I have a comment. Why are the ghast dried up? Why? If they're dry, that means that they were in the nether and somehow had liquid inside of them, and that makes me uncomfy.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of living things in the nether, so they have some moisture. I think it's implied here that the ghast, because they're angry while in the nether, but they're happy when they come to the overworld, is the implication of this. So I think that they are naturally from the overworld. And have been taken to the nether.
Also, they have little, on the side of them, they have like little axolotls.
They do. It made me think of gills. But yeah, so you can, I caught a phrase in the last update that I came across with this. You can find the dried ghasts. You might be able to craft them.
I don't know about crafting them because they are dried remnants.
I agree with that idea.
In alive, you have to find them in the soul sand biomes.
I hear that. I cannot speak to the veracity of it, but one of the things that I came across did use the phrase "can craft," so we'll have to wait and see, because that could be really cool. But regardless, you get your hands on a dehydrated little ghast baby, and you bring it to the overworld, and then you submerge it in water, and then it'll grow into this little guy on the right who's very happy and adorable, and he'll follow you around and be cute. And then when he's fully grown, you and 3 friends can all hop on this ghast and ride it around, and that's cool. That is, I think, the first large-scale group transport in Minecraft.
In vanilla, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, originally it was the horses, which is 1 by 1, and you all had to, like, get a horse and go. Then they came out with the camel, where it was you and 1 other person.
Yeah. And now it's this.
Now it's the ghast, which I fucking love his saddle. Do you see his saddle?
It is adorable.
Oh my lord, he has goggles.
I think the aviator goggles are the best thing. And what's really cool about that saddle, because it's got the goggles, is it doesn't read as a saddle. It reads like an aviator helmet.
Very much, very much. I mean, like, the dude is just a giant hand with some little, like, tentacles coming off the bottom. I love him.
I love it.
So cute. But no, honestly, this will be a really great thing in vanilla for the builders. Because it won't be any more of this, here, let me tower with fucking leaves everywhere I need to go. No, you have just your little ghast buddy that can, like, get you up.
Bright has a question in chat, and you'll probably be better set to answer. Do we know anything about the sounds it'll make? Does it still sound like the old ghast?
They didn't say anything about changing the sounds.
Were there any clips that showed the audio?
I believe.
Okay.
Huh?
Were there any clips that showed the audio?
No, everything that was shown about these guys, they were talking over.
Yeah.
I didn't get through the animation at the end, unfortunately, because I got distracted by making food.
That's fair.
But, yeah, no, I haven't heard them, and I don't have my phone in here with me. So, we're just gonna, real quick, one sec, just real quick.
I will say, that's the whole update.
It is a very small update, but then again, we are still promised another one later this year.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all actually really exciting. I really like everything about it. A lot of the Minecraft updates, there's like, oh, I like this. I don't really care about that. I don't think there's anything in this one that I don't mind. I think it's all right to good to great.
No, honestly, like I said at the beginning of this, I love the fact that it's smaller updates, like you said, because it's not them pushing absolutely everything at one time. They're taking the time and putting in the effort to do a lot more small projects.
It also means that there's none of the pressure to, like, okay, we've got this one really massive update. We focused on these 3 things. Let's put some filler in so it feels like it's worth it. It's no, we've got 3 things, so let's do those 3 things and make them well. All right. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and let's check in with this.
Welcome to Sports with Tony. I am your favorite, your mini host. Whatever you want to call me, your saboteur of the show, Tony. And today we've got an interesting topic here that I don't think you're gonna. I don't know that.
We'll come back to that. I was taking us away to sports.
I'm sorry.
You're good. That is really adorable. I can pull them down.
I noticed that they pull their goggles down whenever you're riding on them.
That is super adorable.
Oh my goodness, I love them.
All right, and with that, we're going to go ahead and cut to it.
Welcome to Sports with Tony. I am your favorite, your mini host. Whatever you want to call me, your saboteur of the show, Tony. And today we've got an interesting topic here that I don't think you're gonna. I don't know that you're ready for. I don't know that most people are ready for this. Seasonal scents. Let's talk about them, right? These really, really come in, especially in the wintertime. I think as people are, sort of cooped up and they want their house to smell like, a kitchen with fresh baked cookies or apple pie or all of these things, right? A pine forest. I'm not going to lie. I love that one. Seasonal scents are amazing, but there is at least one, and I would even maybe argue one per season that is a problem. And I think that there is more to say about this, but without angering Big Scent, let's talk about this very broadly, right? And by very broadly, I mean, let's get into it. All right. Let's start with the most hated of them all, cinnamon. Cinnamon, what are you doing in my candles? No. You do not belong in my, you belong as a subsidiary smell, right? If I walk into a store and the moment I walk in, I'm attacked with cinnamon, I'm turning right around and getting out. If I come into your house and I have a headache within the first 30 seconds because of cinnamon, I don't even have scent issues. Imagine if you are somebody who is really scent sensitive, which that's a mouthful to say, scent sensitive. Cinnamon can just overwhelm you in a hot minute. Boom, like that, right? But it's not... there's no depth to the flavor. When you get a cinnamon candle, there's nothing more than cinnamon because they believe that you want cinnamon. And like nobody just chomps on a cinnamon stick. That's wrong. I mean, there are probably people that do it, but let's be honest, they need some help. But, you know, just chomping on a cinnamon stick doesn't do you so much good. But if you add it to something, right? Some hot cocoa, like some vanilla for a cake. If you add it to like different teas, some chai, some like you can make cinnamon into one of the best things in the entire world. But cinnamon scents specifically, first of all, cinnamon is great as a taste. It's not the greatest as a smell. It's okay as a background, right? Taste, delightful. However, there is the other issue is that there is a clear delineation, and I don't think most people see it for some reason. This is something that I don't get. There's a clear delineation between fake cinnamon and real cinnamon. So if your candle smells like Big Red Gum, get the fuck out of here. Just get out right now. We're done. Friendship over, okay? Because that means that you don't know the difference between real and fake cinnamon, and that's a problem. That's a huge, huge problem. Because if I'm out here cooking up a storm, if I'm out here going to town on something for you, if I make something for our friendship as a food, and you're like, I need more cinnamon, but really you're just looking for big red cinnamon? No, absolutely not. You're done. All right. If I make you something delightfully balanced and enjoyable, get out of here with that big red shit, okay? And yeah, there are some ways that you can do it with mints, but mints don't, for some reason, assault the senses in the same way. I have no idea what makes it very specific about cinnamon. I have some theories, but I don't really know. And I don't really want to get into all of the theories here. But what I do want to say is that when you look at some of the other flavors, right? The pine forest, there's a lot more than just pine in there. There's a depth of scent that you don't get in cinnamon, right? If you even have cinnamon apple pie, I can work with that. As long as it's a lighter scent, you get the sweet and you get the apple and you get some of the like baking spices, right? Other than cinnamon, then that's fine, right? And like I said, fall is the biggest offender here. So this is the one we're hitting upon. But like summer breeze is generally pretty great, right? The issue with some of the summer and the spring scents is that people think that they're all year round scents, right? Clean linen is really the spring scent. Lilac is supposed to be a spring scent. But people love them so much that they're all year round, right? Vanilla is, I think, a great example of a year-round scent because you don't really associate vanilla with any type of the year. Maybe if you're a vanilla farmer and there's a specific year that you like get your vanilla, you might. But most of us don't have that interaction. But we do have lots of interaction with flowers, and we know that flowers are a springtime thing. So lilac, spring. Peony, spring, right? We have all of these different floral scents. They're all spring, summer. They're somewhere in there usually, depending on the actual flowering season and how we associate and what some of the other flavors are, right? But you get these interesting flavors, these scents that happen just once a year that are amazing. And then you get thwacked in the face with a goddamn cinnamon. Just get out of here, cinnamon. Wait, why is this a thing? And I talk with people enough about this. I rant enough about this. I am unashamed. Either cinnamon people are afraid, or cinnamon people don't exist as much as Big Cinnamon wants you to believe. They want you to believe that cinnamon is the scent of a season. They're forcing it on you. Much like, bacon was kind of pushed. And bacon is better, so like it actually worked, right? But cinnamon is sort of like pushed on you in all sorts of ways. They put it in potpourri for some reason. Why would you do that? I don't want old dried wood that smells like, well, maybe a little bit smells like cinnamon. The old dried wood part could be good if you've actually got more of like a cedar in there or some other wood scents, or like if you work it in with, once again, some other flavors. But when you get just the one, just the cinnamon, 10 out of 10, the worst. I should say 0 out of 10 so someone doesn't get confused and think it's the best. 0 out of 10, the worst. I need you to get out of my house, cinnamon. All right? That's it. That's a very simple message today, but it is a strong message that candles themselves are okay. Scents are great. But you get certain seasonal scents, and I could say, there are certain berry scents that end up in this where they're just too much. And that's coming from me. I love putting just essential oils like straight up on in my car. Just straight up in there, right? I don't mind strong scents. But there are certain scents that are abrasive, that are problematic, and they need to be brought to task. Okay? And that's going to be your job for this next year, is bringing those scents to task. With that being said, remember, keep the ball in the air, keep your skates on the ice, and whatever they say, that trampoline is not the best for a backflip. This has been Sports with Tony. Catch you later.
I shall leave you. I love you. Have fun. Bye.
That's okay. That's on the air. Hi. That was
This is fine,
a very small guest appearance from Bright. I would also like to say, we didn't have anything else prepped, so I was going to use that time to find another topic, but Bright wanted to talk about sand.
Well, it's fine, because we can bullshit about the fact that we started a R4R Minecraft server.
We did, yes.
Just in time for this fucking update to hit.
Luckily, we're playing modded, and it always takes a while for things to hit modded. It's fine.
Yeah. That being said, we are going to have to definitely figure out how to add that into this, because I, as my tiny little sculpt bird self, would love to have a ghast friend.
Why?
To add them to my other friends. A peek into how I play. I make pretty buildings and I collect the animals.
Mm.
I currently have a building just kind of wrapped around all of the animals. And I'm going to make my house on top of it.
Yeah, that's true. And it's going really cool, and mostly looks interesting, aside from all of the shit that we've done to it.
Yeah, like this granite fucking circle that you put on it.
And all the leaves that people are putting on it.
Yeah, no, I don't know who did that, but I'm gonna fucking murder. Anyway. I might also change the bottom wood to that, because we have the biomes of plenty, the biomes where you go, lots of biomes added. And so hell, the Nether has blue stuff, and I want to put the blue stuff on my house.
It is really cool looking.
But yeah, no. So
we've got
what
that.
Talk about? What news do we have?
I don't think we do.
Oh fuck. Here's the problem with starting a news quote unquote news font podcast. We have to actually actively look for new stuff, and we're finding that there's not a whole bunch of actively new stuff right now.
A lot of the stuff that is worth reporting on in the world is not stuff that we want to talk about here. This is meant to be a happy place. Oh, the new Mortal Kombat movie with Carl Urban as Johnny Cage.
I did not know there was going to be a new...
Yeah, it's a sequel to the one that came out back in like 2021-ish, 2020-ish.
I never watched that.
I really enjoyed it. And I really enjoy Carl Urban in literally anything. So I'm excited for it. A lot of diehard fans, though, are really upset about the casting because Johnny Cage is usually a young, super hot, like, superstar. And Carl Urban isn't at least one of those things. And so they're going to have... The way they're taking it instead is that he's an older, has-been, kind of washed-up actor. Keeping in mind, though, that Johnny Cage was initially based off of Jean-Claude Van Damme, I think it's fine that the character is aged up.
I mean, to be fair, the Mortal Kombat series has been around for ages.
Yeah.
At this point. So, eventually some of these characters who are not immortal are going to age. Like...
Hell, we got a fully new, different Superman these last few years in the main runs. It's okay for characters to age up and things to change.
We swear. We promise. We also fear change here at Earl for Respawn, but also...
I will say, on that Superman one, though, I did hear something... On that Superman one, though, I did hear something really stupid.
Oh, no.
They're taking away John's run as the official Superman, and instead he's back on a like a younger team of heroes, and he's being called Super Son. Which, yeah, we get it. He's Clark's son. Let him be his own fucking hero, though.
For real. That's... Then again, that's kind of always been a conflict point in the comics, if I remember as well, because it's always been, oh, you're Clark's son. You're just like your dad, just like Daddy, and he's always had this point of, but I'm not. Maybe like let me be my own person for like 2 seconds.
Which is, I think, why it would be really important to give him, like, it's fine to have him wear the S. Kryptonian heroes wear the S. That's chill. Give him the red and blue. Let that be the familial touch. Give him a different name. Let him be his own dude. What if we just call him Super?
Yeah, because I mean, like, right now, everything connected to Superman is Superman, Superboy, Superdog, Super.
Which is really funny, because I just said, what if we just called him Super?
This man needs to find his own name. No.
Especially, though, Super Son. Like,
that will not age well.
If we lived in the DC universe, like, 200 years into the future, you've got... The Kryptonians, they don't really age very well. So you've got Superman, who's been protecting the Earth for hundreds of years, and Super Son, who's been protecting the Earth for hundreds of years, but is still just seen as the son of that other guy.
Son.
It's like, come on.
Oh, poor buddy. Poor buddy. That is well disappointing. Oh yeah, another thing that is coming with this Minecraft update is new sounds.
Ooh.
In different biomes.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna have sounds that make the desert feel a lot more empty and barren and stuff like that. And then there's like related to the bush itself is going to have its own like kind of sounds that it's making.
Yeah.
To like fill in the vibe and stuff like that, which I'm really excited for because with each block they're attaching a sound to it, and so you can build up like this weird kind of background based on the blocks that you've used in a build.
Yeah. I will say I'm looking through articles to like find interesting little tidbits to mention. I just passed 7 back-to-back Minecraft articles.
I mean, are you surprised?
All
in
on one
Minecraft.
site from one source?
Okay, that man is doing too much.
To be fair, several of them look like they might have been mini articles about the update, so covering specific things. And then several of them were fully unrelated, so one was addressing whether or not there's any intention to make a Minecraft sequel. There currently is not. Whether or not there's any intention to make Minecraft free-to-play using the sort of like Battle Pass platform, and there is not. A couple things like that. Oh, Daredevil Born Again has launched. I saw the first 2 episodes, and I have not had the emotional space to watch the rest of it yet, but it is amazing, and I need to.
That's fair. Unfortunately, this episode is on the tail end of a lot of BS happening for our crew. So we didn't exactly... Literally, we learned about the drop, and we're like, yeah, no, that's spawn cap material, let's go!
And we came prepared for that. And we're both in favor of the small updates, but also the small update fucked us in this one specific situation.
To be fair, it was only a 30-fucking-minute video. We
So,
can't stretch it that fucking much.
if we live reacted, we'd have filled a full thing. That's what you're saying. Now we know.
No, not even that. Because like I said...
Well, because with our live reacts, we pause a thing and we'll go over it. So you can reasonably assume to double the length.
Yeah.
In fact, on that note, obligatory check out our Patreon. We've got all kinds of really cool content on there, and there's currently 1 show running, but we're going to soon have a 2nd show, and I hear rumors of a 3rd show in the works. Interesting. So make sure you check that out. But speaking of that first show, Tony vs. the Wii World, most anime individual episodes tend to run right about 20 minutes. And each episode of Tony vs. the Wii World is about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Because of our little side tangents of, so here's what's happening, buddy.
And so we just did 3 episodes on The Devil's a Part-Timer. And so we're doing the first 3 episodes of each series that we come up with. And then we also did a random draw, and I believe that post should already be made live, so I'm not spoiling anything to say. Up next is Log Horizon.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. It is the superior sword art.
Fair, there's not a whole bunch you have to do superior sword art.
I have long had this one singular gripe with Sword Art Online, which is the entire premise is these people get trapped in a game where if they die in real life, and they know that. And at the end of the first season, they get out. Yay. But then there's more story, because some of the characters go back in, and I've been told by people that, there's reasons they go in to save someone. No! Don't go back in! Don't do that!
But what if it's his wife?
Don't do that!
That's fair.
It's a game at this point, and now you're on the outside. Code some shit to get her out.
There's reasons why that wouldn't work.
I disagree. It's bad writing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
listen. I don't like sword art. It's not my genre.
Yep.
Has never been. It's just.
All right. Here's how
Which is
you.
hilarious because like I loved Dot Hack when I was little.
Here's how you know that the gaming news world is dried up right now. I'm on IGN's website, and here's an article called "Pick Up This $24 Tire Inflator and Air Compressor for Emergencies." It's an actual article by one of their authors. It's not an ad.
Well, I mean, to be fair, and I'm really sad that I've only just learned this. The writing, the writers guild for specifically gaming and stuff
Yes.
like that are still on strike.
Yeah. So that does mean that, like, realistically, the gaming world is going to be relatively news light for a while outside of anything moving with that. So, I mean, obviously, fingers crossed in favor for their guild. So many different groups in Hollywood and in the creative space are trying to lock in new securities against the rising scourge of AI, and rightfully so. I also am still furious every time I think about the fact, and now I am, that anybody who works in CGI in Hollywood or computer graphics or computer design or anything like that, they don't have a guild. They don't have a union. They're the only industry in Hollywood that is not unionized.
Oh,
If
no.
you work in craft services for a movie, there's a union. The people that make the food for the extras have a union, but the people that everybody keeps complaining are being underpaid and rushed for their work
Overworked and yeah.
don't have a union. So it's no wonder that they're the ones that are getting the shortest end of the stick possible. They don't have any fighting power.
Yeah. No. One would. Oh, God, that fucking sucks.
Yep.
And I mean, like, as a person who's started like doing art and stuff like that for money again,
Mm-hmm.
I am now. I'm terrified anytime I do a commission because I don't know. I know who I'm giving it to, but also I don't know who's going to see it and who's going to be able to have access to it and where along the lines AI is going to get a hold of my art.
Yep.
Because, that being said, I have now seen a couple of different ways of tricking the AI to fuck up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's great. This lady literally put like a picture of a dolphin and something else, and like a dolphin and a cow, and like shrunk it the fuck down and put it inside of a piece of her art.
I don't have a hat
phenomenal.
at the hand. I have to be right back. I have to get a hat.
Oh, hat. You made my co-host run away bright. Oh my lordy. But yeah, no, I'm seeing lots of ick with the AI once again.
I had to stop wearing this hat in public.
Oh yeah?
Well, from three sides, it's a red baseball cap.
Yeah.
But I like Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man.
And being a white passing, male passing person wearing a red hat is just icing on the cake that I don't want to be a part of.
Poor Rev. But,
Let's see.
no,
Oh, Locomoto, new game coming out. It's like Void Train meets Minecraft. Yes.
Okay.
So, you are on a train traveling through a world, and you're survival crafting. But unlike Void Train, you're not going through this like mystical void of space. It is like a zombie apocalypse type thing, from what I understand.
Nani the. Oh my god, they're so cute! They're little animal people!
Yep. I might be conflating this with a different game, but yeah, no, it looks really cool.
It's not zombie apocalypse because there is definitely
Okay.
people.
In that case, this is another game that's exactly like the one I'm describing. I am conflating two games. Which is even better. There's so many train survival crafting games now.
Locomoto is a cozy life sim adventure game set on a train where you are the conductor. Customize and manage your train while tending to your colorful passengers. Get on board and embark on a journey through beautiful landscapes accompanied by a soft lo-fi original soundtrack.
I don't think you're allowed to call your passengers colorful. I think that might be racist.
That's fair. But also, there's literally a pink dog.
Come on, gaming world, give me one big topic. Fruity.
We don't even need a big topic. It's just 15 minutes we gotta fill. Fuck!
Give me one medium-sized topic.
Something.
Oh. Is there a link to this leaked video? Ah, it's been removed. Damn. Someone leaked one of the fight scenes from the canceled Batgirl movie.
Oh.
That would have been really cool.
That would have been. Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadow. I know we don't like Ubisoft, but Assassin's Creed Shadows did a thing where whenever you run around in the world, if you pet animals, you get to put the animals back at your base, and I love that.
Other Minecraft news. They're making an adult's Happy Meal.
What?
McDonald's is doing a Happy Meal for adults with a Minecraft theme. And so the packaging is like all boxes, like cubes, and you get a toy, and it's a Happy Meal, but for adults.
Now, I don't go to McDonald's because the food is honestly just disgusting, but...
Also, fuck McDonald's right now.
But also.
Always. We don't like McDonald's, you're right, Bright. Let's see... Ooh! Here's something really exciting. We have been waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 for 10 years now, so I've got some good news. We are finally getting a remake of Elder Scrolls 4.
Bethesda, this isn't what we wanted. That's not what I wanted. Like, yeah, I'll play it because that was shamefully the first Elder Scrolls I played.
Mm-hmm. We are getting a new live-action Power Rangers series on Disney Plus, so it's going to get that Disney money. Oh, Sippies.
Sippies.
It's supposed to be run by the same crew and Stretch that are doing the Percy Jackson series. So honestly, I'm excited for that, and I will be checking it out because what millennial doesn't love the Power Rangers on some level?
I wasn't allowed to watch Power Rangers when I was little.
Which is why you have to watch it now. Also, the 2017 movie wasn't bad. So yeah, I'm absolutely interested and excited to see where that goes. I'm curious to see if they're gonna like try and just reboot like Mighty Morphin, since they are doing a whole vibe on it, or if it is going to be a new series like what Saban has been doing for the past 25 years.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, a full reboot using at least in name and theme, the original characters, is what the 2017 movie is. It even introduces Tommy Oliver in a post-credit scene. Yes. So again, absolutely check out the 2017 Power Rangers if you haven't already seen it. It is a hidden gem.
I don't know much about Power Rangers at all.
There's apparently a movie about Wile E. Coyote suing Acme coming out.
What the fuck?
It's one of those live-action animation crossover films.
Yeah, like the Chip and Dale one that they just did. Not just did. But
5-6 years ago now.
Yeah. Time is soup.
Time is a weird soup. Oh, speaking of Time is a Weird Soup, Critical Role Campaign 3 just officially wrapped.
Yes, they did.
They put out their wrap video this last Thursday. So, for anybody who's wanting to watch Campaign 3, now's the time. It's all done. For anybody who's interested in starting a campaign right at the beginning, Campaign 4 will be coming soon. It usually takes them a couple of months to, like, reset for them to get lore and world building set up. Especially since right now, Exandria is left in a state where it is a completely different place, essentially. So if they're going to continue playing in Exandria, which they've hinted that they might not, then vast changes. But they may also explore new worlds.
Which is kind of terrifying to think of because Matt has been building Exandria how fucking long?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but then he gave it to Brennan, and Brennan broke it. Twice. Which is not me being mean to Brennan, because I love Brennan. Brennan has specifically said that Matt calls him to break Exandria.
Do a thing that I can't undo. Do the thing.
Do you want to come on our show and just like wreck my world and break people's hearts?
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get anything else really
Yeah.
out of this beaten horse.
Oh, I have one last piece of very exciting news that nobody would have ever predicted. According to people working on the film, in James Gunn's new Superman movie, Nathan Fillion's Green Lantern, who, may I remind you, is Guy Gardner, is going to be, and you're going to have to brace yourself for this one, a jerk. So, headline,
Who would have guessed?
Guy Gardner, asshole.
Wow. Such a new spin on the character. Who
You know, it'd be really cool if they're going to do that vibe. What if, like, down the road, they make him a Red Lantern? Because if he's going to be an asshole, what if he gets all angry and stuff? Ooh.
Wow. Ooh.
Creative ideas.
That could have some potential twists that the fans could not foresee coming.
That is how slow the Newsweek has been in nerd news. That is an article I've just come across. Guy Gardner will be a jerk. Thank you.
And good night.
So, as we clearly don't have anything special to talk about at this point, and the gaming world has nothing special to offer at this point, let's just go ahead and start wrapping this up. So make sure you tune in next week. We've got really cool stuff coming up in the Wednesday Night Revival, because I believe we're actually still not going to be back yet, because Darkness is going to be unavailable. So we will not be back yet, but we'll be doing something fun anyway. You might see more of that Minecraft world. And then Thirsty Gay Thursday, where we should have a full crew. We'll see how that goes. And then there's no One Shot Wonderarium next week because we just did one yesterday that I was a part of. I got to be on the Wonderarium again.
Wow.
With some minor technical difficulties, but that's okay, because we almost didn't have any today, right? And then tune in again 1 week from now to see more Spawn Camp, where hopefully something interesting is going on in the world that we can talk about. Again, make sure you check out our Patreon and our merch store and all of our links. You can find all of that stuff in the code on the screen. We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.